Hello, my name is Scott for SB Gaming and welcome back to Mashinky. Right now we are just riding aboard, or riding alongside our logs train going over to Carlisle, I think it is. It is 68 of 90 miles per hour. It is the Baldwin. Oh yes, indeed. It has 6 logs on it right now. And I'm not sure if this is the first load, but we have the Sawmill here. Has this produced anything? Take a look at that. Alright, indeed. This is getting planks. Not that. Deliver material to Ruined Church near Carlisle. Is it getting? Yes. Okay. Am I getting credit for it? Or do I have to... It looks like it is, but it doesn't look like I'm getting any credit. Well, that would be rather unfortunate. We have 37 credits right now, and actually before we continue, yeah, we might have screwed over our train. I spent some time off screen restructuring this, building a double track section because I plan to run more than one train along here. I built the station here with maybe eventual plans to send it out that way. I just didn't want the town to expand here and cause issues. We have 10 posts waiting there. We have this double tracked. And we want to put down a few signals because reasons. Right there and there. So we got that. That's all set up. We just need to build this. And I plan to do this on screen. So yeah, this train won't be able to go back, although with that said, we could make those two-way signals and it wouldn't really matter, so yeah. Bet you thought I'd say about that, right? Yeah, quirks of speech. We're going to just flatten that out. Yep. Alright. We want to raise that up. We don't have money. And we want to raise that up. That up. And the reason we're doing this is because we cannot build on rock, so we need to modify the train. In order to get rid of the rock. There we go. Although, let's tear that down. And we are going to need even more money because reasons. We used all our money on building that section, and that's going to cost 35, no problem. We are going to have to tear that down. And not enough tokens. Let's borrow. We're up to $1,900 loan, which means we are going to have to eventually stop spending. Well, we are going to put signals there and there. I think I'll just put another signal there and there. But otherwise, that should be fine. So that is running now. Oh, that's right. I want to run post here. What we are probably going to do for that is just run a train. Because what I kind of want to do, let's just let things run and see if we can make some cash. Full speed ahead. one thing I would like to do. Yeah, we're going to need to... Not enough tokens. Of course not. I want to flatten this track out. Question is, can I can raise that up. To have a station platform here. And we are going to want to build on the rock. Now, let's bring this to there. To can I wrong track crossing? Really? Okay. Logs processing. Collect your reward. 300 cash tokens. Nice. Alright, so we have 1,043 of 2,000. Ruined Church. We're still not getting credit for this. I am hoping that this will work. Because this would kind of suck if it's not, and we're not getting credit. We'd have to then bring in lumber from probably over here, so that's the closest. Well, that's annoying. Basically bring logs from here all the way to here, and they have to bring them. That's irritating. I really hoped that this would actually function, but unfortunately there are no planks accumulating here. This is sucking them up, but because we're not technically bringing them in by the train, dropping them off here to get transported over here. We do have a waiting room extension, so it is within the catchment area. There's no reason this can't work. We should just be able to bring logs here and get the planks automatically produced. This is still... Yeah, it hits 200 capacity. So this is... Nope, I want you. Nope, I want the train. Okay, this is the train. The question is, what kind of extensions are here? Sheet metal mill, 150. Increases the variety of products the foundry can supply. Two and two for 1 bar. You could always buy it. Yep, let's buy it. Although with that said, yeah, it no longer produces coal tokens for that. Let's just get rid of that. No. Let's get rid of that. We might want to ramp up. Oh wow, we got 200 coal sitting here. Alright. Let's... Do we want to send the coal out anywhere else? not this direction. So yeah, we're just going to throw depot right onto there. We are going to send you, go to depot, and yeah, sure. And we want wagons, we want coal. We're going to buy a couple more Linz wagons. Engine, actually what are we using right now? This is a 74 mile per hour, 290 horsepower. That's a Porter. What I'm going to do is we're going to buy a Baldwin to give it more power. And we are just going to move the wagons over, and we are going to go here, sell, and now we are going to, has no orders. All right, there, over to there. And yeah, especially that we have this increase in production. 200 waiting there. Station near Inverness. You could always add a storage building plus 300 capacity. We could add a freight station plus 50% capacity. Loading speed plus 200%. Yep, let's build that extension. That'll speed up our trains. And it'll, of course, increase the capacity that we can haul. Alright. And this thing is carrying a full load. I'm not sure how long it is, whether it requires... Yeah. Alright, let's check how we are doing here in Berwick. We have 2 people. We are hauling 28 logs. We've got 148 planks here. Where's our depot? Depot's right here. Engine, we are going to buy a Baldwin and the wrong Hoffers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's buy 4 of these. We're going to give it orders to go from here to up here. We're going to start it up. It may not be able to get to the station. We're going to just do that. We are going to need a signal there. $359 in the bag. Let's repay. Okay. Let's speed her up. All right. So we got that flowing. And how many passengers do we have here? We have only 1 passenger, 200 mail. Only 5 of 18, ouch. We got 14 people waiting here. We got 72 waiting there. Peterborough is only producing 10. Okay. And yep, we are hauling 54 units. We have 189 iron ore and only 1 coal. And 10 planks sitting there. Overall, things look to be moving smoothly. We have that connected up. 118 people sitting there. We have still 1,000 people sitting here. And this train is rolling with 59. And we have 52 people sitting here. 200 or 150 posts. Alright. So with this station upgrade built, what I would like to do is we need a, yeah, that's the thing. We need a waiting room upgrade. Extension, waiting room, in order to be able to, can I build it there? So yeah, that will catch the post. But we are going to need to spend some money. There. And we need waiting room right there. So that will now catch post, and we are going to need to bring this into like that. Unfortunately, wrong track crossing. So we are going to remove this signal. That. We're going to put a signal there. We're going to put a signal there. That needs to go that way. That needs to go that way. And I'm going to expand this station. And we are going to want to build another station here. If I build it here, I really want to build it there. Ideally, I'd build it here. Although, no. I don't want foundry stuff going into there. Yeah, right there. Now, we are going to want this to run down to St. Asaph, although Sheffield in particular. We are going to want... We could do that. Although then we would need to do a waiting room upgrade. If I were to do this, I would need waiting room upgrade. The furthest I can get to is here, and yeah. If I want to get post, good relationships. Another option is down here, which will be within range. And then I'll be able to 1, 2. I'll be able to get those buildings as well. Maybe build a second station here to catch more of the town. So that will catch the post office. Actually, with a waiting room upgrade, is this... This is not part of the building. Interesting. Alright, so in order to, with the waiting room upgrade, if I put it here, station. I can extend it to about 1, 2. I would get this coverage and then that coverage. I would just catch. Yep. We're going to build that, and then we are going to extensions, waiting room. Let's borrow. We're down to 1650, and that will catch the post office. Now, oh, actually even better. We will catch that much of the town. Here's a question. Can I build a platform and then build the waiting room? Yeah, we'll catch that amount of the town. That is actually even better. Nice. Alright, anything else I want to do here? Capacity plus 50%, income plus 25%. Alright, so we got that. That's within range. Actually, before we continue, good relationships. Last year you helped us with a difficult situation. We haven't forgotten it. We want to offer you a contract for delivery of timber to our toolworks. We were thinking about another supplier, but because of our good relationship, we chose you, Jack Tamiel, sales representative. Toolworks near Northampton. 300 units. That is over here. Here's the question. Is this... We're not getting any credit for this. That's unfortunate. So I'm going to have to discontinue this line because that's pointless. Completely pointless. Let's just let this run. Because we're not getting any lumber coming in here. We have the waiting room. It is reaching there. We'll just let this unload. Go to depot. Yeah, see? The logs or the planks are getting here. But we are getting no... I wonder if that is a bug. We are getting planks being delivered to the ruined church. Am I going to... Yeah, I'm going to have to bring it to here. That is the toolworks near Northampton. Alright, well, let's set this line up. Station. Sawmill near Perth. That, and now we are going to... I would like to bring stuff into here, although with that said... Can't climb with diagonal track. I'm not trying to climb. That. And now... We're just going to bring this across. And let's borrow the money. 47 tokens. Let's let things run. And so what would be the best way to get the planks here? Things run. I think you're being a little bit too aggressive there. You are in the depot. Alright. We want to... I think get rid of this station. We want to get rid of station 20. We want to add this station down here. And now we are going to start you up. Alright, about that. Let's just borrow, just so we don't get the warnings. Alright. That's going to pick up 28. And now we are going to probably just want to double track this. There's a question. 108 to bridge over. Because we can just fill in the terrain here. So 108 to build a bridge there. If we just, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39. And even if we do this flat, that's 45. Yeah, it's cheaper just to do train manipulation. Yeah, there was a discussion on the Steam forums about that exact thing. And we want this to come over to that. And tough choice. Collect your reward. 100. Let's see. Yep. Alright. Going postal. We still need to do that. So we're hauling 26 of 28. We've already done one load. So it looks like we might need to ramp this up if we want to produce more. That should be fine. We are going to need a second train. Although we are going to need some signals. Signal there, signal there. And I think we're just going to run the one train. Kind of plumb diagonal tracks. We are just going to signal there. Oh, wait a minute. No. That needs to be a two-way signal. We are going to want this. Bother. Let's pause it. And now we want to tear that out so that we can tear that down. So we can bring this across, that like that. And now signal there. Actually, that signal needs to go. Which way am I doing this? That and that. Yep, so okay, we're going this way. So we're actually going to want that to go that way, that to go that way, that to go that way. way. Yep. This is a two-way. That's fine. We are going to want to signal there, just because, and that's the thing, it costs 2 per signal. If we end up having to remove the signal, then, alright, so if, yeah, we're going to want to create a block there, possibly a block there. Block there, block there. Signal there. Although that is most likely if I ever want to bring that out like that. Yep. Alright, so now what we can do is we can run. What are you doing? Why are you coming into the depot? Was that because I messed this up and you couldn't find a path? Alright, so just to confirm, the train can come this way, like that, down into here, and then leave, go out this way, and go like that. This can go like that. You're going to go that way. Alright. We're going to run a Baldwin. We've got lots of plank tokens. We are going to need planks. 1, 2, 3. Let's go 4. And we want this from here over to here. Now, hopefully this should work. Alright, so yeah, that's not going to stop. We're going to start that one up. Get rid of all that, and I don't really care. I really don't care. Alright, so what do we got here? Ruined Church, yep. We got Going Postal, we need to do that, and 300 units of timber to the toolworks. Well, if we could ramp this up, maybe put a second train, just so that we can have increased quantities of logs coming here. Although we would want to 16 units. We would want to invest in the infrastructure that will allow us. Oh, you're going this way? Speed it up. Alright, fine. You'd figure that train would go this way and that train would go this way, but it is what it is. So I just want to check to see if this is going to actually deliver the planks that we require. And yeah, once we're done this task, we won't require planks here. And we do. Alright, so that will take about 9 trips. And this should work relatively efficiently. 28. We have 14 planks sitting there right now. Alright. Post Northampton. Wow, town. You really know how to build roads. Yeah, about that. Don't care. We have 228. Let's repay some of our loan. We're down to $1,500 in loans, and that's what I might just have to do. Spend a bit of time off screen, just letting things run, because we have stuff. Oh, only 44.59. So we've drained this town here of passengers. We have not drained Swansea of passengers. We do want to get a train running on this line down here to the post. 668, wow. I might just do that right now. Depot, engines, let's run a GS2. Yeah, we got lots of tokens, so... yeah, let's borrow it. Now, we are going to run a... wagons. This is predominantly going to be mail, but also we are going to run did this just miss the text? Did he just get rid of it or something? So we're going to need these 10. So we got that. I might just run we got lots of I'm gonna run 2 second class. That's 50 capacity. And we are going to run 0.48. This is 3.5. The wagon is 1.25, or the engine is 1.25, or no, 1. Let's run 3 of these for 21 mail capacity. Okay. And we are going to assign this to go from here over to here. We're going to start her up, and I am, for the moment, going to set this signal as a 2-way signal. That signal is going to have to be 1-way. Those are the mail wagons. Can't get a good look at them. I'm still not used to the camera controls. Alright, so that just barely fits within the station. Steam Age, end of early access. End of early access version, that's all for now. You've reached the end of the early access version of Mashinky. You can carry on playing, but there aren't any more quests or eras to complete just yet. The final game, of course, will include 7 eras from the Steam Age to the future, 16 different cargo types, and 21 industries, over 25 railway engines, and 40 different wagons. Of course, we need the 40 different wagons just because each cargo requires a specific wagon. You could have like 4 or 5 different wagon types if you just had all logs and planks and other stuff using the exact same wagon. More stories, quests, challenges, and game events, player-controlled trains, multiplayer for up to 8 players, mod support via the Steam Workshop, for custom train sets, new industries, blah blah blah, yep. And it's been in development for 7 years by him alone, and now he has a community of talented people around him. So, about that. Alright, so we ended the Steam Age. We have 84 of 250. I'm going to have to get iron over there. But I'm going to do that in the next episode. We need to get this as well. So that is officially the end of the game, but there is still more to do. We have this entire map, and that is why I decided to start a new series and generate a larger world, because I do want to spend a bit more, or a fair bit more time in the game, and not really care to the extent of the early access content that is currently in the game. So yeah, about that. I'll be not sure exactly how many episodes the series will be, but as long as there is more towns to connect up and more stuff to do, because we have all this over here, and we've just connected up that, we've connected up this down here, we have connections here, much more like this to do as well. So yeah, probably quite a few episodes to come. Anyway, at this point in time, I'd like to say thank you for joining me for this episode of Mashinky. Thank you for watching. My name is Scott Frisbee Gaming, and as always, have a good day.